Welcome back everyone. In our previous video, we talked about adaptability, how to stay flexible, positive and solution oriented when things change suddenly. My name is Rakesh Kumar and today we are moving into another very important and meaningful topic, failure handling. Now let's be honest, failure is something everyone faces at some point. Whether it's not meeting a deadline, not getting the expected result, or having your idea rejected, it happens to all of us. Sometimes failures shown up in our personal life. Maybe you prepared really hard for an exam but didn't get the marks you expected, or you applied for your dream college or job and didn't get selected. It hurts because you put your time, heart, and efforts into it. And sometimes it happens in our professional life as well, like missing a deadline, making a wrong decision in a group task. Those moments can really test your confidence. But here is the truth, failure is not the end of the road. It's actually a turning point, a chance to pause, reflect, and rise again with more clarity and strength. You see, even the most successful people have faced failure not once but many times. Amitabh Bachchan was rejected by All India Radio because of his heavy voice, but that same voice later became one of the most iconic in Indian cinema. Ratan Tata's first car project, you may have heard about it. The Tata Nano was not the success he had imagined. It faced criticism and the production challenges, but instead of giving up, he focused on innovation and long-term vision, building the Tata Group into a global powerhouse. The same way you can take example of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, once failed to clear his first Indian Air Force pilot test, yet he went into a become Indian missile man and later the president. So all these stories remind us that failure is never the final chapter. It's just a stepping stone towards something bigger. They don't stop when things went wrong. They learned, adapted, and came back stronger. So, what really matters is how you handle it. Do you give up or do you reflect, learn, and bounce back stronger? That's exactly what interviewers want to understand when they ask you questions about failure. Not to judge you, but to see your attitude, accountability, and ability to bounce back. So, in this session, we will look at three common HR questions related to failure handling, and I will show you how to answer them confidently using the STAR method. So, let's get started. The first question is, share an example when you couldn't meet your target or deadline. What went wrong and what would you do differently next time? So let's understand about this question first. This question checks how well you take ownership when things don't go as planned. Interviewer want to see if you can admit mistakes honestly and learn from them. So how you can answer it here? In my college project, I was responsible for collecting and analyzing survey data within 2 weeks. I started off with great energy, but midway realized I had misjudged the time needed for cleaning and organizing the responses. As a result, I couldn't finish the analysis by the initial deadline and our presentation got delayed by a day. So instead of blaming the situation, I took full responsibility and informed my faculty in advance. After that incident, I learned to break large tasks into smaller milestones and set internal checkpoints. If I face a similar situation again, I will focus more on time estimation, team coordination, and progress tracking so that deadlines are realistic and consistently met. That experience taught me that discipline is planning is just as important as efforts in execution. The second question is, talk about the situation where you put in a lot of efforts and didn't get the expected result. So let's understand about this question first. This question highlights your emotional maturity, whether you focus on learning instead of disappointment. Interviewers want to see your self-awareness and your ability to improve after a setback. So how you can answer it here? During my internship, I worked really hard on a client presentation. I spent hours researching data, creating detailed slides, and preparing every point carefully. However, during the review, my manager said the presentation was too lengthy and lacked key highlights, which made it difficult to engage the client. Even though I was disappointed, I realized that efforts alone is not enough. Direction and understanding expectation matters more. So I asked for feedback, learn how to make concise, impactful presentation, and started using visual instead of long text. In the next client review, my presentation was appreciated for its clarity and focus. So that incident taught me that failure can be a powerful teacher. It helps you shift from working hard to working smart. Third question is describe a time when your idea was rejected. How did you handle the feedback? So this question checks your emotional balance and professionalism, whether you can stay positive when your idea doesn't get accepted. So how you can answer it here? In one of my group project, I suggested an idea to automate part of our report using Excel macros. I was confident it would save time, but the team felt it was risky since no one had experience with coding. So initially I felt disappointed because I had worked hard on that concept. But instead of arguing, I took the feedback positively and supported the team's chosen approach. Later, I created a small demo on my own time and showed how automation could help in future projects. The team actually appreciated the initiative later, and we used the same idea in another project successfully. So that experience taught me that rejection doesn't mean your idea is bad. It just means the timing or readiness is not right. What matters is how you stay respectful, open-minded, and keep contributing without losing motivation. Alright, now it's your turn. We have discussed how to face failure with maturity, positivity, and confidence. Now let's make it personal. I want you to reflect and answer these two questions in your own words. First question is, can you share a situation where you faced a setback, maybe in academics, a projects, or even an interview, and how you recovered from it? This question helps you show determination and problem solving ability. So while answering, focus on what you learned and how you improved afterwards. And the second question is, tell me about a time when you made a mistake that affected others and what did you do to fix it? So this question checks accountability and ownership. While answering, to be honest and highlight how you took responsibility and learned from the experience. So try to answer this question using the STAR method. Don't try to be perfect, sound real and reflective. That's what interviewer value most. And that's what failure handling is all about, learning to rise every time you fail. It's not about being perfect, it's about being persistent, responsible, and willing to improve. So the next time something doesn't go your way, take a deep breath, learn from it, and move forward with even more determination. So this is what today in this video, guys. Let me check in next video which session, which topic we will cover it. Just wait 1 minute. Where is this? Yeah, so in our next video, we will move into another core HR interview skill, ethics and integrity. We will talk about what it really means to stay honest, responsible, and value driven even when no one is watching. Because in the professional world, your ethics define your credibility more than your skill ever can. So guys, until then, stay focused, stay honest, and please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more HR interview tips and career ready insight. Thank you.